All right, thanks to those joining me live and to those that'll be joining me on archive. DStyleBoxing here. I'm joined by Mr. Doc. What's up, Doc?
Hey, what's up, man?
All right, guys, make sure you hit that like button, support the channel, hit the little bell there for notifications whenever I come on live so you could join me on here. The chat is open, and if you're watching an archive, leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what your score is. The chat is open, all right? What we got here is Roberto Duran versus Marvin Hagler. The fight happened in 1983. This was November 10th. It was for the IBF, WBA, and WBC World Middleweight Championships. Those were the three major titles, the ones that counted. In those days, there was no WBO at the time, and if it was nothing relevant. Okay. This was after he was coming off a Davey Moore victory, Roberto Duran was, where he won the WBA World Super Welterweight Championship. All right, Mr. Doc, how many times have you watched this fight?
But not as often as I feel like I should have. To be honest, even I'm guilty of this. I feel like it, to a degree, it gets lost in the shuffle or forgotten, amongst the, Leonard versus Duran, Hagler, Hearns, etc.
Right. Well, it's strange that it gets lost in the shuffle just because this was a guy who was, in my opinion, the most dominant lightweight champion of all time, and if not one of, right? And had some success at welterweight. Obviously, was just coming off some success at super welter, and now was moving up at middleweight. I mean, trying to win and fighting the lineal champion, the undisputed champion, by the looks of it here.
Yeah. If you want, do you want me to spoil it and give people the official scores or wait?
Yeah, I can give them a score, sure.
Yeah, to underline your point. Yeah, the official scores, and again, this is what I'm getting at when I say it gets kind of forgotten. The official scores were 144 to 142, 146 to 145, and 144 to 143.
People are not used to numbers that high. How many rounds was this?
15.
Yeah, they were giving them extra points, guys. Okay, relax. What were they getting extra points?
But my point being, it was 2 points and then 1 point on the other two.
Yeah, this is the first fight I'm doing that is actually a 15-round fight. That's going to be very interesting. I have watched this fight, I believe, twice, and haven't watched it in at least 7, 8 years. Because you're right, it gets lost in the shuffle, right? I've watched Duran get knocked out by Hearns who knows how many times.
Oh, he
right?
doesn't.
That's in everybody's highlight reel. And unfortunately, that's all people remember from Duran at middleweight, right? I mean, that's all they remember. But this fight is a big deal to me.
Yeah, in fact, I think the Barkley fight, which he won, gets remembered more than this one.
Very true. And another thing about Duran, he was not that big of a guy. I mean, Duran was what, 5'6"?
Yep, and he started at
5'7". According to BoxRec, he's 5'7". But
yeah, and when he started out his career, I think Librarian was telling me he started at like 124.
Yeah, that is insane. For someone, just picture someone making a debut at 124 right now, and then picture them fighting a dominant middleweight champion somewhere down the line. That's a hard thing to think of.
Or not just that, be going life and death with him, and then not just beating, but beating the shit out of titleists at 154 and 160, Barkley and Davey Moore.
Yeah.
And it's also when he's in his like 30s.
That's why I always laugh when people are like, "Oh, this guy was a great pound for pound champion, but those 3 extra pounds, he moved up one weight class. 3 extra pounds was just too much." And I'm just like, well,
for that fighter maybe, but that's why, in my opinion, Duran was a transcendent talent.
Yeah, I mean, he was beyond just pound for pound amongst his peers. He was pound for pound amongst all boxing greats, which is a difference,
Yeah. Like, sure. I mean, we're talking like this. I'm no historian, but the names I always hear when it comes to the best lightweights like ever, it's Benny Leonard, Pernell Whitaker, and Roberto Duran in whatever order.
All right, guys, we're about to get this. We got 15 rounds to score here. And by the way, I just realized this app. You notice something about this app?
Oh, it don't have no 15 rounds, does it?
No, it's got a Rocky Marciano at the beginning, but it don't give me 15 rounds. But it's okay.
We'll figure it out.
Well, before I figure it out, I got to get a pen. I gotta get something to write with, you know.
Okay, you baby junior, I get it.
There we go. All right, so I'm gonna have to do 13, 14, and 15. So there's Marvin Hagler and Duran. Okay, let's get this show on the road, guys. All right. And as I spoiled it, it went off to 15 rounds, obviously.
Yeah, we gave the scores away.
Yeah.
That's the point. Yeah, like I said, people forget how I think the fight gets forgotten, and it gets forgotten that it was close, very close.
Well, let's look at this really quick. So tell the tape. Hagler, real young at the time, 29 years old. Duran was 32 at the time.
I didn't
Duran
realize
was 32 years old.
3 years older. Yeah, I didn't realize he was that much older than Hagler. I wouldn't have thought about it.
All right. So not only was he a smaller guy coming up, he was an older guy. You know, he was still it's still a good age, but
holy shit, that reach!
Look at that reach. That's insane. 8-inch reach advantage by Hagler, and look at the weight. It's so refreshing to see guys that don't weigh in 160 on the dot. You know, but
yeah, what's best for him? Yeah,
there wasn't a catch weight or anything in this fight, was there?
No.
No
catch weight.
Right.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, but it doesn't. I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, old-fashioned tail of the tape. You know, I've always thought that HBO should do like a broadcast one of their fights like the old school way. You know, like use the old graphics and.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, like throwback style.
Go retro. Yeah, I think that'll be kind of cool actually. Don't do it in HD. Imagine people get pissed off.
Let everybody smoke in there, you know.
But I remember one time they did a retro baseball. I forgot what team was playing, but they were broadcasting the game in black and white, and it was just retro.
Was that when they were doing the like retro baggy uniforms and stuff?
I think
don't
so,
follow baseball much, but I remember hearing about that.
The only reason I know is because the company I work for, we're getting a lot of complaints. So I pay for HD and I'm getting black and white. I'm like, well, that's what MLB's doing it. It ain't us, all right? It's all good.
Yeah, see, neither me or my dad were ever baseball fans, but my grandfather was. Yeah. And he was one of those weirdos that said baseball fans that'll sit there and listen on the radio and fill out their little card, you know, that keeps track of everything.
Oh, wow.
Hits and, you know, that used to be like the thing if you were a baseball fan, like way back, I guess.
Oh, keep track of the errors and all that?
Yeah, exactly.
What's with the errors? I never understood why they track that.
I don't.
Because in the end, like the team with more points wins. So
baseball fan thing, you know. Well, why do I keep, you know, friggin' fight scores to so many fights? You know what I mean? It's not really. There's no real good answer.
Right. Like, why are we scoring this fight if it's already been decided? You know, just questions.
Yeah, to me, I just keep it simple. It's entertaining. It's music, you know. But, you know, I can sit around and be bored, I guess, you know, right?
It's amazing that Duran was 32 and he didn't at this time, 83, and he didn't retire to 2001.
Yeah.
The dude was in his 50s fighting. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, he didn't even retire after. He should have retired. I mean, I thought he should have retired before, but I mean, especially after the Jaffe beating.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Well, let's see what happens here.
He got beat up so bad, Duran probably forgot too.
How did Hagler weigh in? Was this normal for Hagler? Do you know?
Again, yeah, as I recall, yeah. Like you,
Was there
like
day before or same day weigh-ins back then?
now that's the good question. I see. I don't. I'm not yet. I'm not the
I'm just
story
asking because
about that.
those are some odd weights, you know?
But that was, as you kind of pointed out, that was more normal back then.
Yeah.
People had various, because some guys would come in on the dot.
Because I'm
Like,
thinking if it was same day weigh-ins, I'm thinking I don't know, but I'm thinking Hagler could have maybe came in a little lighter because he's fighting a smaller guy, you know. But I guess that's
well, that
something we should have fact checked before I
I
started the
think
video.
now that you mention it, I bet that happened maybe a little more often too, or maybe that's why people weighed in under the weight limit more often
Yeah,
back then. It was
because
tactics.
it was closer to their natural weight, and strategically weighing in the same day was very similar to the way you see in heavyweight today.
I was
You know?
gonna say, yeah, just like with like heavyweights, like Foreman. One of the reasons even Foreman himself says he was such a mean guy in his prime in his first career is
Yeah.
because he was just fanatical and he'd like have to starve himself and stuff to keep his weight where he wanted it.
Look at that. Ray Robinson 3-4-2 in title defenses. That's surprising. Um,
Monzone, Mickey Walker up there. That's I
yeah.
didn't know that. Tony Zale.
Interesting percentages there.
Well, that's impressive. I mean, because
Yeah.
like Mickey Walker was one of those, way over 100 fight. I'm pretty sure, anyways, way over 100 fight type resumes. So when you win like 90% of 200 fights, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Let's see if look at this arena. It's packed.
Yeah, and Smokey, they still let him smoke.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, that's just
Fuck that.
still.
If I was a fighter, but no smoking when I fight. Yeah, I could see some smoke. That is crazy. People, for anyone who's wondering how they got the name, the smokers, smaller
Yeah,
venues, people
it can be
smoking.
shocking. It can be shocking to people that didn't experience it, just how prevalent smoking
Yeah, look
was
at that
back then.
woman smoking. Holy shit.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. This
The
was
hell?
normal. I mean, I mean,
I bet you it was like a style of that you had to smoke if you were like front row. You know?
oh, especially even more so in the '70s, like late '70s and such.
Yeah. Oh man, imagine that stench if you're a fighter. Unless you're, I mean, freaking Mayorga, he would have been smoking away himself.
Oh, if you took somebody from today back there, yeah. I think though at the time nobody, you know what I mean? Nobody knew any different, so you're
Yeah,
just kind of used to it.
gotcha.
About to get ready, about to go here,
Yep, here we go. Get this show on the road.
and we're off.
Yeah, you see the size difference there. Not very aggressive, Duran. Smart.
And kind of pawned with the jab for finding the range.
Making Hagler miss. Oh, I got
Yeah,
him
that
there.
slipped out. Yeah, just as soon as we say so.
That is quite a reach that Duran
Nice
has to
jab
make up
by
for.
Hagler.
Field out rounds were more common back then, a little slower because these guys have to go 15 rounds. For anybody watching, to keep that in mind. All right, Duran.
Sneaky little overhand right there in that
Is it me
clinch.
or do Hagler's trunks look a little high?
They definitely look very 80s.
Well, Duran's
Yeah.
trunks don't look that high. I
Yeah,
wonder if it's the
yeah.
illusion because they're short, the trunks. Could be.
I think Hagler's are a little higher up though too. Also,
Yeah. Those trunks look really high.
boy, not much in his front so far. Couple jabs by Hagler. That nice overhand right, sneaky overhand right by Duran in the clinch. There's a
Duran
jab by
barely
Duran.
missed. Duran almost got a very good right hand in.
Yeah.
He's trying to find some range here, but it's a competitive round. Hagler
That
getting
left
some
hand.
jabs in.
Yeah, I think that left hand got in from Hagler too.
Yeah. Duran's still having trouble with that range.
What was it? We saw 8-inch reach at disadvantage. Is that? Yeah.
What was it? Yeah.
They trade hooks there. On with the jab. Glancing right by Duran.
Yep. I like how Duran gives him different looks, positions his head in different areas, trying to set up a trap.
Backhand to the body by Hagler, right hand by Duran.
Duran doesn't get enough credit for being a smart boxer.
And his head movement.
Yep.
The way he can turn his head with punches.
Kind of he places his head on purpose in places to make the guy shoot because it looks open.
To draw him in, yeah.
Yeah. Duran is still trying to find some range here.
Hagler playing it real safe.
Yeah. They both know they got a lot of time to go, you know? I don't know if I've ever seen a even round, but but that looks kind of even.
Darn close to it. Darn close to it.
I'm going to give it to Hagler, but it was a very, very close round.
Yeah, my first instinct was Duran. I'll go Duran. Definitely a swing round, like you say.
It's a fill round. We'll see how they when they pick it up, because again, 15 rounds is a long time.
Yeah, it is. That's one of the things I always.
Duran with that Manny Pacquiao 2011-ish hair.
Yeah.
Or should I say Pacquiao had the Duran hair at the time?
They both like to do that. They both like those sneaky, like when they're in the clinches and they got their head in the guy's chest, they'll throw those looping shots over the top.
Yeah. All right, let's see if Duran could.
Both pawn looked like a body shot by Hagler, maybe.
Yeah, it was hard to see in that angle. We got the hard camera, got the back of Duran.
Yeah, the good old WWF hard camera.
Yeah. I knew I got that term from somewhere.
Right hand there by Duran, left hook by RK.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not sure that body shot landed by Hagler, but at least he's throwing to the body.
Yeah. Still trying to fight pawn with that jab, Duran.
Did they just have cups back then? Did they have did they have the protection?
The full supporter, yeah.
It doesn't look like it, but
I don't think they were as heavy duty is the thing.
Yeah. Duran,
There's a nice right hand by Duran.
Right hand. Hagler just got an uppercut in. The rest didn't really land clean, but Duran got an uppercut in, I believe.
Shot, yep. Jab by Hagler. Ooh, nice slipping of that left by Duran.
Sneaky uppercuts on the inside by Hagler.
Both of them, actually, yeah.
Short hook by Hagler, but nothing major. Duran got some jabs in there.
Jab right hand by Duran in answer. Yep. More sneaky snuff by both of them inside. A little left hook on the exit by Hagler. Right hand by Duran. Here they're picking it up a bit. Left hook by Hagler.
Yeah, good round.
Jab by Duran finally gets in, like you say. Nice slip there by Duran.
Ooh.
Left by Hagler got in. Body shot by Duran. Damn.
I'm surprised how much resistance Duran is giving Hagler here.
Slip that I think Duran did.
And I haven't watched it in years, this fight, but I can
Yeah, by
only
Hagler, right
imagine
hand Duran.
Duran's going to get more confident now that he knows he could take Hagler's best shot. Not that Hagler's landed something flush yet, but he has a feel for Hagler right now.
And Hagler's showing a lot of respect.
Yep. I'm surprised. Ooh, good right hand
Another
by
right hand by
Duran.
Hagler, yeah.
Hagler just missed with his left there. I got that for
Sneaky with the
Duran.
head. Yeah, that was Duran. That was still kind of close, but more. I think it was pretty much Duran's around.
A lot of people do not talk. Why do you think it is that? Whoa, what's going on? Why do you think no one really talks about this fight?
Like I said, I think he gets lost in the shuffle of everybody talks about like Hagler Hearns and Leonard versus Hearns, Leonard versus Duran.
Well,
Those fights, for whatever reason, just have a little more pizzazz, I guess, maybe, or they just got talked about so much.
Well, this fight, I mean, again, middleweight championship. It was competitive. Who's that random guy in the middle there with a 3?
That's old school graphics, man.
Who's that guy? He's supposed to be a ref?
Right hand by Duran to start things here in round 3.
Good jab by Hagler. And
yeah. Smart Duran smothers him.
Yeah. We'll see if Duran's feeling a little more confident now. Or at least his mannerisms show it is. But I think he was you think he was feeling here, hey, I could win this.
Well, I'm shocked how easily he's getting that right hand in.
Yeah. Oh, got him with a good. He lost his balance, and Duran got him with a hook coming in.
Slipping counter.
Hagler's got to be thinking right now, like, damn, I'm a 4-1 favorite. This little guy coming up. He's missing those straights, Hagler. Good uppercuts by Hagler, but they're on punches
how clever Duran is inside. He knows how to turn his body, so all he was hitting was arm.
Yeah. Underrated boxing skills, you know?
Yeah, the jab in, countered right hand by Duran.
Just imagine a lightweight where he was bigger than some guys, or they were the same size, you know? I mean...
Yeah, there's a reason he got one loss in like the whole 70s.
Yeah. Just imagine this guy like when he was 25 years old at his natural weight.
Yeah, he was a buzzsaw.
This is another close round right now.
Hagler is not letting his hands go enough.
Hagler just got him with a right hand there, but Duran's coming back.
Nice uppercut by Hagler there.
Yeah. Another one. Missed out right hand.
Ooh, counter hook by Hagler that time. Right hand by Duran.
Yeah.
Jab by Duran. It ties him up.
Duran smothers him at the right time sometimes.
Duran backed him up there.
Yep. Round 3, we got a ways to go. Can one of these guys do something to put the stamp on this round?
Another nice head movement by Duran.
Yeah.
Jab to the body there, Hagler. Another right hand by Duran.
Hagler getting some sneaky hook in there, and both guys finally sweating after 3 rounds. They were pretty dry after the first 2 rounds, but that was a very close round.
Yeah, another one. I don't know, man. I thought that I thought Duran did more. Not much in it, but I thought it was a Duran. I'm like sitting here going, God, 3-0 Duran, really? But it is what it is.
I still think Hagler won the first round, but I agree. I got
Yeah, I don't
29-28.
argue with that. So yeah, you got 2-1. I got 3-0.
Funny enough, I think any guy could be up 3-0 right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Good inside boxing there.
Yeah, I'm trying not to fall into the trap of, like you say, the little guy doing, as well as he is.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
get what I mean.
I'm still that whoever that dude is, that cartoon round 4. I don't know. They could have done something better than that.
Duran Lee jumps in with a jab, dives into Hagler's chest. Not much in there.
Oh. Undisputed middleweight championship. Look at that.
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing, man. Just
Duran
missing there, Duran.
is. I'm surprised here that he's being the aggressor in this round here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Hagler deciding to outbox. It looks like trying to
Body
find a little
shot.
bounce. Yeah. Christodoulou says keep him up.
Well, I mean, the strikes are high, as I said, but we'll take the words of the ref for it. But let's see. Duran missed those shots. I think they figured Duran has trouble with movement since Leonard gave him trouble with movement.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And not just Leonard, but other fights too. But
Yeah. How can I forget Benitez?
yeah,
Let me think here.
good shots landed by Hagler here. Good
Yeah,
jabs.
much better round so far from Hagler.
Not the fight Duran wants.
Yeah, this is Hagler's round to me so far, halfway through.
But he's actually using his reach to his advantage here.
Grazing uppercut by Duran. That's about all he's gotten so far this round.
Drives me crazy how they don't have a clock in old school fights. They'll show it in
Yeah,
spots.
they'd pop it up halfway through, and then usually either a minute or with 30 seconds left.
Hagler missing there. Let's see, so far Hagler's round, but you can't
Got to
let
put his
Duran
hands in
possibly
his pocket.
steal it here.
Put his hands in his pockets. Yeah.
Both guys didn't land anything significant there. Did that left land by Hagler? No.
Yeah, grazing if it did. Jab by Hagler.
Hagler blocked
Jab by
those
Hagler.
shots.
Yeah.
Jab by Hagler.
Looking like Hagler's to me. 30 seconds left.
And Duran is giving this round away.
Yeah, Hagler put his hands in his pockets. Duran could have done something. Yeah, right hand too late though.
Yeah. Well, Duran,
But putting himself well though.
yeah. I got that round for Hagler.
Me too. Me too.
What a close fight. 38 on my scorecard.
And I got it 3-1, but like you say, it could easily be any mix. You know what I mean? I think that round was probably the most definitive, wouldn't you say? So far?
Yes. Look how many times Duran had gone 15 rounds. Wow.
Yeah, that's something I think people forget sometimes when they think about matching modern heavy, like some of the bigger, huge modern heavyweights like Tyson Fury against like guys from the past.
Yeah.
I really do think, past a certain size, the human body just has trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Economizing its energy.
Well, let's see here.
Duran seems to make a point of kind of, you know what I mean, getting to ring center first.
Well, let's see if he can do a little better than he did the last round. Hagler is no longer, if you noticed, on his toes circling anymore.
Now he's trying to push Duran back, it looks like.
Yep.
As soon as I say that, what does he do? He gets on his toes.
You know, it's crazy.
Body shot by Hagler.
Yeah, it's crazy how tactical the first 4 rounds were.
Yeah, both guys very good tacticians.
If these guys had never fought, everybody would have said, "Oh, that would have been a war," you know.
Some clever punches
I
by
think
both
most
sides.
people would have probably said, I don't know if you agree with this. Most people would have said, "Ooh,
nice, yeah, nice hook by Hagler there.
Very, very nice hook." He's going for the body as well, Hagler. He's kept Duran honest. That's why Duran won't open up, because he doesn't want to get hit to the body. I honestly believe if these guys never fought, most people would have assumed that Hagler would have destroyed him in like under 6 rounds.
Oh, especially looking back nowadays.
You know, like, oh, it's a good thing he didn't fight Hagler. Look at what Hearns did to him. You know what I mean? So.
Another nice jab by Hagler. Right hand by Duran. That one fell short. That one didn't.
They're both picking up the pace here.
Yeah,
very good round
for there. Hagler though so far. Oh, you like Duran so far?
I like both guys so far, but Duran, that second half of the round, started doing better.
He's starting to pick it up. Turns Hagler there.
Hagler with a straight. Just missed with that. Duran rolled out of that hook. You know, Hagler keeps catching Duran with really sneaky inside uppercuts.
Right hand to the body.
Yeah.
Left hook by Duran.
Jab by Hagler. See the uppercut lands again.
Inside. Yeah.
See?
Jab to the body by Duran, right hand. That one of those got in, I think, but the other two missed.
Hagler with a straight. And
jab by Hagler.
Duran threw to the body while the camera was facing the back of Hagler. I'm not sure if it landed. I'm going to give that round.
I got it. Hagler for me.
I barely got Hagler in that round, but I think I've seen one round where I feel like, oh yeah, that guy clearly won so far.
Yeah, just the fourth, or just the fourth to me.
Where Hagler was on his toes.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Hagler didn't do that more. You know what I mean? I'm surprised he didn't do that more. Somebody asked in the chat, we're about to go to round 6.
Yeah, third of the way through the fight.
It's crazy how round 6 today is halfway, you know? Now, like 15 rounds of 6 rounds feels like we're still a long way to go. Because we are.
Yeah. That round graphic guy.
Some uppercuts by Hagler and missed those uppercuts, I think.
Yeah, neither one landed clean inside there.
Well, Duran is starting to kind of do the same thing. He's throwing multiple jabs there. He landed a jab and I think 2 right hands right there.
Yeah, he had to leap in, so it kind of grazed.
Whoa.
Hagler got a jab to the body. One slipping punches up by Duran. Duran's head movement allows him to kind of focus on protecting his body, like you kind of mentioned. Now he's backing Hagler up against the ropes.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, he took some shots to the body and he still came forward to Hagler. And now he's throwing to the body himself, too.
Yeah. Little jab, I think, got in.
Good body shot by Duran, missed upstairs.
Sneaky hook by Hagler.
Good jab by Hagler. I hate it when the dude's back is against the camera. Hagler ended some hooks there.
Right hand left hook by Duran in response. Trade jab.
Is landing too. It's a tough round.
Pushing it, putting his head in his chest, pushing him back to the ropes again. Hard to tell what's scoring in there. Looks like Duran got one uppercut there. Hagler definitely got an uppercut in.
Hagler with a right
Double
hand.
right hand.
Hagler landed some short uppercuts and hooks there. Then he steps back and widens them up. You notice that? And Duran is still coming. Ooh, right hand by Hagler. Hagler was an orthodox stance, and when Duran circled him, he went to southpaw.
Yeah, he's really trying to pull out the stops here. Both of them are. This is a damn good round.
This is a Hagler round, in my opinion, so far.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But Duran is making a good account of himself.
Oh, left hook by Duran off the ropes.
Ooh. It seems to me, though, in this round, every time Duran hits him with something, Hagler comes back with something better.
Yeah.
Ironically, this is the type of fight Duran likes. So, I think he'll
nice
take
left
it.
Hand. Nice right hand by Duran in response. I think Hagler's. It's. I mean, even if it's even, to me, Hagler's punches are just a little more telling that round. That's a Hagler round to me.
A very good Hagler round. He's won 2 rounds pretty convincingly, in my opinion. This one in the 4th, fighting 2 different styles. Very interesting. But watching Hagler, though, he had a pretty good straight right. He landed one earlier in the round.
Yeah, when he went orthodox, yeah.
And I noticed that I was about to correct myself in 11. No, that was a right. And then
me too, yeah.
And then Duran circled him, and all he did was go back to southpaw.
Look at that! I see. It looked like it landed in real time. See how Duran slipped most of it?
Yeah, true. But still, I mean, the fact that he had a very good right hand.
Yeah, he could be very effective out of either stance.
We'll see here. This is still overall, though, Hagler round.
Yeah.
Duran is very cagey in there, though, and it's the type of fight he likes. He'll take the last round if you're going to keep fighting that way.
And the fact he's able to stand in there and bang it out, and at times back Hagler up, you know what I mean? Even if he's not necessarily winning the round, is kind of impressive. Here he goes again.
I remember everybody said Cal Brook was impressive because he went a couple rounds with Triple G.
Don't get me started, man.
And by the way, no similarities, guys. Duran won a title, 154, before he moved up. I'm just saying. All right, some hooks by Duran there. Really good hooks.
Yeah, Duran doing good off the back foot now. He's landed the clean punches to me so far.
Yeah, jab and a right hand by Duran.
And stepping back out of range.
He's also I wouldn't say taunting, although you could say taunting Hagler.
He's got that smile on his face, though.
Yeah, it was showing him the right hand.
Very good. Duran, dare I say, pot-shotting this round and doing well at it.
Yeah, he is. Hagler did that, a nice short uppercut on the inside right now, but it's not enough. I mean, Duran's been doing more work.
Body shot by Duran. Some jabs. Now it's Duran getting on his toes at times.
Some swings and misses by Hagler there.
Another random seeming warning from Chris Dudulu.
Grazing body shot by Hagler. Jab by Duran.
That one was low. Chris Dudulu didn't see it, though. Duran was on it.
Duran we're getting with some uppercuts coming in. Short shots by Hagler. Body shots by Hagler.
Hagler
comes upstairs, Hagler.
Duran round to me to this point, but Hagler picking it up.
Hagler's making a case.
Body shot by Duran inside now.
Yeah. He's got to do a little more than that, Duran. Hagler was just so strong to just tie up,
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's impressive to me that Duran's even able to, like I said, he hang in
short
there and
hook
not get
by
beat.
Duran in there, and He traded short hooks with Hagler right now. And let's see.
He's having a lot of success hit pot shotting and then stepping back. Duran is, or smothering.
Short hooks by or uppercuts. I'm sorry, by Hagler. Duran comes back with a jab, doubling the jab. Hagler
trying to adjust to that head movement of Duran.
Yeah. Duran's hanging in there. Comes back with some shots of his own, and why do they remove the clock with 10 seconds to go? That never made sense to me.
That was Duran to me. What do you think?
Yes, that's definitely a Duran round. Hagler again. Hagler did some good work, but just not enough, and too little, too late.
Yeah, that's probably the clearest round for Duran, wouldn't you say, so far?
Yes. Competitive, but still clear Duran round. I got 3 rounds to 4.
So you got Hagler up 4-3, and I got Duran 4-3.
Yeah, close fight.
Indeed. Like you say, I'm impressed by the level of tactics by both guys.
Duran looks like he's sweating a lot. He looks a little more tired than Hagler in the corner, though.
Yeah, you got to imagine that he's expending a lot of energy in the clinches.
Yeah. I like that clear mouth guard he has, though. I don't think have you ever seen a clear mouth guard?
Yeah, I've seen that before.
You want to show his teeth or what?
In Duran's case, probably, yeah.
Let's see here. Good head movement by Hagler. Nothing significant so far this round.
Yeah, I think they both expended a bit of energy last round.
Yeah. Hagler did a good job. Did a good job slipping those jabs by Duran.
Yep.
That's Pablo Escobar in the ringside. That's kidding. Can you imagine? All right, Hagler picked it up there, threw some combinations. Duran comes back with some. No guy landed anything significant, but
there's a right hand from Duran.
Good jabs by Hagler.
Yep. I couldn't tell if that left of Hagler's got it or not. Another jab by Hagler. Jab by Duran.
Yeah. Surprised Duran could get some of those jabs in with that reach disadvantage.
Yeah. Right up to the body by Duran.
Glancing hook upstairs, too.
Nice little leaping right hook by Hagler there.
Hagler back on his toes, and it looks like they both exchanged hooks there.
Yep, straight left by Hagler. Right to the body by Duran. Uppercut. Yep, Hagler. Left, right by Duran. Hard to tell from back here.
Yeah, body shot to the liver, literally.
Kidney shot by Hagler,
yeah. Technically, we shouldn't count that.
Both fall short with the jab.
Good jabs by Hagler, but they're not really.
Duran slipped something there. Nice uppercut, though, by Hagler.
Both guys were terrific inside fighters.
Yep, left hook by Duran. Oh, man, the inside fighting is, they're very
Those
impressive.
Uppercuts by Hagler, I mean, he just pushes the arm away.
Yep. Well, yeah, and the way they're able the way they both know how to position everything, position their heads, position their arms on the inside.
That's a lost art, man. I'll tell you that right now. People don't know what to do when guys try to hold them. That's what you do. All right, let's see.
Yeah, Sean Porter drives me crazy, for instance. Like, I wish he'd watch some Roberto Duran. You know
Duran
what I mean?
Duran's doing some. They're both doing some good work, but
Duran backing him up with the body shot.
Yeah,
that body shot bothered Hagler.
Duran ate some shots, came with a right hand of his own, and that's a tough round to score.
That's gonna be. You're gonna hate me. That's one of my even rounds, man.
I'm giving it to Duran, but it's a very, very close round. It could have gone either way. Could have gone either way. Got it even?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it 76-76.
And I got 4-3, one even Duran.
All right. Wow.
Nice power jab by Hagler in the replay.
Yeah. I mean, that's practically a right hand. I mean, it has the power of a right hand.
Yeah.
Not what I meant is like a straight right, but
I get you. That's another thing is Duran must hit damn hard because like I said, he's been able to keep Hagler respectful.
Another kidney shot by Hagler.
Yeah, both trade body shots there.
Trying to get a right hand in and a hook by Hagler.
Duran getting the jab in.
Yeah, he is.
That is just.
It actually disrupted a hook coming in by Hagler. He disrupted it with a jab.
Yeah.
Hagler missed that hook.
Right hand by Duran.
Duran's barely making him miss the hook. I mean.
Yeah, Duran is so much more sophisticated than I think some people anyways, give him credit for.
Right. Could you imagine? I mean, how great of a night, what type of a perfect night did Leonard have to frustrate Duran to a point where he said, enough with this clown, I don't want to fight him anymore.
Yeah.
In the infamous No Mas fight. He never actually said No Mas, but.
And also, I mean, and also on the flip side, I mean, who comes back from that?
Yeah.
Most people, their career's over after No Mas.
Well, the thing, people confuse, it wasn't like, I'm getting beat up, I don't want to fight anymore.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It wasn't like Brook where he got his eye socket broken or something.
It was more of a moment of great frustration where he basically told the ref, I have had enough with this fucking clown because he doesn't want to fight. And then the ref stopped it, because obviously if you say you don't want to fight anymore, what else is the ref supposed to do?
Yeah.
And if they would have given Duran another, which you can't really, you can't give him, okay, I'll give you a minute to decide if you want to fight. But I think he would have fought again.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Ooh, good jab by Hagler. Both guys having success in this round. Duran got him with a good body shot before Hagler tossed him to the ropes. So that was weird.
Another body shot by Hagler. I thought Duran was a bit on top.
Did Duran do like a Irish, what do you call it in wrestling when you run against the ropes?
Like yeah, I get you, the Irish whip.
It looked like he ran to the ropes to give momentum or something. Okay.
It's another old, yeah.
Duran looks like he's getting tired to me. That's what it looks like. Like he needs a second win.
Yeah, I thought he had a good first half of the round, but yeah, he's definitely slowed down. Now he's the one.
Hagler coming back with some. This is Duran's round to lose, in my opinion. Yeah. Let's see.
Ooh, nice jab there out of nowhere by Duran. 20 seconds left.
Hagler, not enough urgency. Had a good opportunity. He came back there with something, but I think Hagler had a very good opportunity to win in that round on my scorecard. But I'm going to give it to Duran.
Yeah. That second half, Duran switched off a bit, and Hagler didn't take advantage.
Got 86-85. Duran. For a moment, it looked like Hagler was going to run away with it in my scorecard.
Now I'm starting to worry. Like Duran's starting to look like he might run away with it on mine.
Well, we'll see. He's looking tired. This Hagler doing some good work there. Sometimes I always felt like networks should show highlights of both guys, not just one guy. Because it gives the impression that, okay, he won. Because that's if all he shows is a highlight of one guy. Like I remember I saw De La Hoya, Corte. They were only showing replays of De La Hoya. Like what he landed. I'm like, what about the big right hand Corte landed?
Yeah, that's why I try to make a habit of deciding before the replays can start.
Yeah, it was a close round though.
So many of these rounds are close.
Good insight, and it's hard not to appreciate those that inside work by both guys, and Hagler right there got the best
both
Duran.
of them. Yep, caught him on the exit. They both are doing a good job. They
I'm very impressed by those through the guard inside uppercuts by Hagler. They had to have a toll on Duran. Like, I'm sure you could take the first few, but after a while.
Still, Duran hanging in there, pushing back, body shot. No, Hagler. I was about to say Hagler stopped punching, and then he threw a hook.
Inside hook by Hagler, another inside hook by Hagler. Duran with I believe that right hand landed by Duran.
Left hook to the body by Duran.
They exchanged body shots. Again with that inside uppercut through the guard of Hagler does.
God, look how beautifully, like I said, they move their heads inside.
Right hand by Duran.
Damn. See, clever. And then he got that leverage, moved Hagler back, made him reset.
Duran with a body shot. Hagler now separates, goes to the jab. Duran with the right hand.
Boy, the right hand's sharp all of a sudden.
Yep. Jab by Duran.
Left. Yep. Oh, left backed up Duran, though.
Got jab by Hagler. Body shot by Hagler. Right hand by Hagler. Holy shit. Every time I think,
Duran. God damn,
every time I think one of these guys is getting control, the other guy comes back. The first good uppercut by Hagler. Tough round to score so far.
Jab
right hand by Hagler.
Yeah, that got in between. Let's see if we can even call it all.
I'm favoring Hagler so far in this round, but it's definitely for the taking. It's a close round. Ref tells Duran to keep it up. Short hook by Duran and short shots by Hagler as well. Hagler missed that uppercut. Body shot by Duran.
Uppercut. Yep. That right uppercut to the body by Duran. Left hook to the body by Duran.
Duran has not stopped digging to the body. He's got to go to the body. He's facing a much bigger guy. First time in his weight class.
He backed Hagler up. Hagler caught Hagler coming in.
Yep. What do you think? Ooh, good shot by Hagler.
Makes the right hand fall short from Duran. Right hand by Duran.
That hook and almost got that uppercut Hagler did. Right hand by Duran. I'm very impressed with those short shots by Hagler, especially, given the fact, that he obviously is just not only a taller guy, but it looks like he has longer arms than Duran.
Hagler's starting to boss it the last 30 seconds here.
Yeah, good body shots by Hagler there. He also landed a hook before that. Look at Duran just staring Hagler down like I'm still here.
Yep.
That's a Hagler round.
Yeah. But again, Duran acquitting himself well. But like I said before, I'm trying not to fall into that trap.
Yeah. Got a 95.
Yeah, I got 5-4-1 Duran.
It's unbelievable. We still got 5 rounds to go. Round 10 was not a championship round back in the day. You know what I mean? It's another round. What does that say? Duran never lost a title fight that went over 10 rounds.
Nice adjustment in the replay there by Hagler. You see to the head movement. He's starting. Oh, nice shoulder roll there by Duran.
Yeah.
Like I said, Duran, very sophisticated.
Yeah. Let's see what they got here.
Savage, if you will.
11th round. How much has Duran got? How's your scorecard look?
I got 5-4-1 even for Duran.
All right.
And your score to me is completely reasonable.
Got it even. But let's see what.
Hagler, like I said, showed a lot of respect for this round.
Yeah, he is.
I like that he's giving him the movement, but he's not throwing punches.
There's definitely anybody's round for the taking here. Duran with a short shot there. Duran with 2 jabs right there. They landed.
Right, missed by Hagler, rather. Jab to the body by Hagler.
That jab did not land.
The fact that Duran's able to jab with him at all, though, is amazing.
Yeah. It looks like Hagler. Is he taking this round off? What's going on?
He's not punching. And then he throws the left hand. As soon as I say.
Finally comes in, but he hasn't done anything significant yet. This is anybody's round right now.
Yeah, it's just like Duran's ahead by a few punches, for lack of a better term.
I do feel like whoever wins is the last minute of the fight. It seems like it's going to win his round. Last minute of this round, rather.
Yeah, round on the table, definitely. Jab again to the body by Hagler, but nothing after it.
Duran landed some jabs, upstairs earlier, so it's pretty even round so far. Jab by Hagler. Anybody's round right here. This is anybody's round. Please don't end like this.
Duran measuring.
Yep.
Right hand's going to be coming.
You call it measuring, I call it missing. Let's see. Well, he's trying to set up a right hand. You're right.
Yeah. Some of them are misses. Some of them, though, you can tell he's just sticking it out there.
Duran tried to get to the body, but Hagler he got that uppercut in and threw some body shots. Mostly hit elbows, though. But nonetheless.
Hagler doesn't seem to want to hang around in the pocket this round even.
No. More holding here. Pushes it back.
I think Duran slipped that jab. Nothing much in the clinch.
Grazing uppercut by Hagler. This is by far the most uneventful round of the fight. I'm not sure if that hook landed.
Yeah. Grazing.
This is throwaway around in my opinion, but I think I'm going to give it to Hagler, but I think it was both guys' worst round. Is that a fair assessment?
Yes. I can't split it.
I almost want to give it a 8-8 for both guys, but
yeah,
I can't do that.
I hate to put another even round on here, but I'm not gonna call him. You know what I mean? The trap.
You don't think any guy really won the round?
Not really, man. Not really. I mean, there was 10 punches thrown between them. It seemed like that landed.
And nothing landed. I was like, whoa, or I feel like one very solid shot by either guy would have won that round. That's how uneventful it was. If one guy would have landed a nice clean shot, a very obvious clean shot, then he would have won the round.
Here we go.
I just gave it to Hagler because I like some of the inside work and those uppercuts right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Again, like I said,
he puts good leverage into them. They're very short, but he uses his feet to put more leverage into it. Duran digging to the body. He hasn't stopped.
I like that step back right uppercut Duran's been doing.
Duran becomes like a damn octopus in there, man. He just look at Hagler with those. Hagler is getting them all day with those inside uppercuts.
This is like a friggin'
Duran with an uppercut of his own.
Both these guys.
Yeah.
Nice counter right by Duran. Slips the jab. Gets his head in there.
Duran positioning for an uppercut there. Caught him in the forehead with an uppercut. Uppercut by Duran again.
Body shot Hagler in response.
Yeah.
Glancing shots there from Hagler. Duran was covering up.
Some short shots by Hagler on the inside.
I think that right to the body got in from Hagler.
It's so difficult to score when two guys are fighting in the phone booth like that.
And letting their hands go like this, and they're moving their heads and their upper bodies. And
yeah.
Right hand from Duran.
That right hand got through the guard.
That was a good angle for once. Left hook from Duran got in there too.
Ooh, good uppercuts by Hagler.
Man, Duran's ability, I can't
look how different this.
Look at just back. Sorry, go ahead.
Just last round, both guys weren't doing anything, and now they're going at it again.
Another sweet right uppercut by Duran.
I honestly believe both guys took the last round off. Ooh, jab by Hagler, and Duran losing some steam in his hook there.
I was about to say, yeah, Duran this round, and now Hagler's picking it up. Still digging to the body, though, like you say, Duran is.
Yeah. This is a great fight. Hagler with those short hooks on the inside.
Oh, double right hand again from Duran could double that right hand up at times. Uppercut by Hagler inside. Another uppercut from Hagler.
Jab by Hagler. Just missed with a hook.
I can't tell if that counter right hand from Duran got in or not. 20 seconds left on my end.
Let's see
Nice
here.
combo, Hagler. I think he blocked that
Duran
right hand.
is, you could tell he's been ending that right. Look at the left eye of Hagler.
Yeah, he's marked him up.
Right hand by Duran. He landed some jabs in there too. That body shot had no leverage into it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Hagler, but it was a very, very close round. If this was a 12-round fight, how do you have it right now?
Yeah, I edged that narrowly to Hagler. So let's see. What do I got? I got So I've got it all even. 5-5, 2 even.
Yeah, so I would have, you would have had it a draw, right?
Yep.
So 115, 115, well, what is that? But, or 116, or I don't know. But nonetheless, you would have had it even. I would have had it 7 rounds to 5. We'll see how the championship rounds go here.
Yep.
Back in
Here
the
we
day,
go. 13.
I almost forgot to put the scorecard down. Well, we'll see what they got.
You know what else I like is you can count on one hand almost the times the ref has had to even interject himself into the picture.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, good jabs by Hagler.
Yep,
I felt like since round 9, Duran was just getting tired here. Let's see what he has. That left of Hagler just grazed Duran.
Yeah, he wasn't able to turn his head in time that time. I can't get over how much respect Hagler's showing him.
Yeah. I like how they're both circling right in the center. Literally, it's almost like they're fighting around that Caesar Palace circle there in the middle. Ooh, good right hand.
Hagler's starting to take control of that jab this round.
This is, in my opinion, so far, we've got a long way to go in this round, but so far, it's a Hagler round. Nothing crazy, though. It's not like Duran can't take the round back.
He's just been controlling with his jab, mostly.
That left did not land.
Body shot.
It almost
right
hit
hand by Duran.
Yeah. I thought that was Ray Charles in the I was wondering why anybody would take Ray Charles to a boxing fight, but
oh, right hand jab behind the jab there from Duran. Body shots from both of them.
Yeah.
Jabs.
Some right hands grazing by Hagler.
Yeah. Nice power jab by Hagler.
Body shot by Duran and Hagler.
Duran able to bull him around. Oh, nice left by Hagler on the exit.
Yeah. Kidney shot by Hagler to the left. Can't count that.
Right hand by Duran. 30 seconds left. So far, though, I still edging this to Hagler. Duran kind of
Good jabs by Duran.
picking it up.
Jab by Hagler. Good. Some hooks inside. I'm not sure if Hagler blocked them, but Duran comes back with some jabs. Short hook by Hagler. Nothing major.
I feel like a couple more power shots, Duran could reel this thing in.
Definitely Hagler round. A lot of I give that to Hagler, but a lot of I'm gonna say it. Duran doing a lot of posturing and It's getting Hagler's attention. Which you could say Duran did what he had to do, right? To get it, because to get Hagler to fight that type of fight. It was around 4 when Hagler was on the outside. Duran didn't have a lot of success.
Yeah, that's still arguably the most clear round of the fight.
Yeah. So what does D-Style have this right now? I got a 125, 122.
So I got 6-5, 2 even. I got Hagler pulling ahead for the first time.
That's a pivotal point to be ahead, too.
Indeed, 2 rounds left.
The 2 even rounds mean it's not, unless you score another even round, you're going to have a winner.
I didn't want to do that second one. I just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what
Yeah, they did. Both of them didn't do anything in that round.
Hagler showing some urgency this round, it looks like.
Ooh, good. Now that uppercut had more leverage than the short ones he was throwing earlier. You think Hagler's thinking right now, I got to put this guy away? I'm the reigning middleweight champion. He's moving up to face me.
And I'd like to think these corners told him you can't let Duran push you back.
Very good hooks on the inside by Hagler. And just as I said that, Duran landed some shots of his own.
I'm sure Hagler's corners probably told him more than once, you know, it doesn't look good when he lets Duran push him back like this.
Yeah.
Even if it's not necessarily, you know what I mean?
That was a good straight by Hagler, and Duran just ate it like it was Reese's Pieces or something.
Well, yeah, he's so good. Duran was so good at seeing the punches coming. You know, even when you did hit him, like you say, you had to be like a Tommy Hearns.
Yeah. I still wonder what would have happened in the rematch, though. Did they ever fight again, Hearns and Duran?
No, I think Hearns was just all wrong for Duran. I think it's a case of styles making fights.
Very good jab by Duran, and Hagler comes in with some jabs of his own. Duran is mocking. I don't know. Maybe that's too strong of a word, but he's posturing at Hagler.
Well, he's kind of pushing him. He probably is trying to give the impression that he's bullying him because Hagler's letting him push him back.
Right. Good combinations on the inside by Duran.
Yeah, Duran's picking it up. Hagler's kind of let off the gas.
This is a very close round. I'm favoring Duran so far.
Yeah, I thought Hagler early on, but Duran's reeled it in.
Yeah. Ooh, uppercut by Hagler, and this is a tough round to score. Man, I get frustrated when no guy like this just makes it clear that he won.
There was a nice right hand off the ropes from Duran.
Good body work.
Shot by, yep.
Upstairs by Hagler, or more arm punches.
Nice little left hook there by Duran, sneaky. Measuring.
Ooh, good uppercuts by Hagler.
Nice little headbutt by Duran.
Yeah. His head's in a very inconvenient place, that's all.
He seems
very good inside shots by Hagler. Came back with me here. He won me back here, Hagler.
We finally disagree on it a bit. I feel like he came back, but I feel like Duran was answering and kept, you know what I mean? So he kind of kept his lead, if you get what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Hagler had the first minute, and then I thought Duran pulled ahead, and then it was kind of even that last minute.
Well,
tough round again. I'm not like I said. I'm not mad at you. Again, I'm not. You know what I mean? It's not no D-Style. What are you thinking?
I got a 135, 131. But that 14th was very, very close. It could have gone either way.
So I got it. Yeah, I think it looks like I've got it all even again.
I really like the inside uppercuts of Hagler, the inside hooks of Hagler. Duran did some good work. I even felt he was winning with about 45 seconds left to go in that round, but just barely. And then I just think Hagler closed it out.
Yep. That's where that last 45 seconds, how you choose to interpret it, kind of determined that round.
Yeah.
Here we go. All the marbles on my card.
But if there was ever a round with a lot of ebbs and flows, it was round 14.
Yes, yes. This fight's had ebbs and flows.
Let's see here. Hagler.
Yeah, Hagler's got the one good punch so far this round. Backing Duran up now. Is that left to the body?
He's going right through the guard. He's trying to break the guard of Duran here, but Duran's guard is still strong, in fairness. Good
Duran
shots by Hagler inside.
Nice.
Continuing what he was doing at the end of the last round.
Yeah, and Duran not punching.
Yeah. I actually shut off the audio in this fight, as you could tell.
Yeah, I've gotten into the habit of watching boxing with no audio, yeah.
But I do want to hear the crowd here.
Duran giving vocal. The round away. Not
Look
doing
at that.
it.
Maybe made all the smokers quit smoking. Did they have to stop smoking when the bell rang?
There was no stopping smoking. These people smoked wherever they wanted. This was back in '83. I don't see any
smoke. I see no smoke. Ooh, good inside shots by Hagler.
Duran finally throwing some punches, but I don't know. He's gonna have to work hard.
He could still steal this round. I mean, it's a lot of time to go, and Hagler's out working him, but nothing devastating yet.
Ooh, that was a nice little left hook there. Turned Hagler. I think that body shot from Hagler got in from the backside. Nice right hand.
Nice little kidney shot.
Oh, Duran
Hagler letting it go here. He's putting the seal. I think he's showing I'm the champ. This is my title, and you ain't taking it from me. I think that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, Duran's reduced to pot shotting. He can't keep up with the activity, it looks like.
I think he felt maybe I'm winning, but I'm gonna try to win this round anyway.
Right hand, right hook from Hagler. Body shot from Hagler.
Duran is still coming back with some. I'm impressed.
Right hand again. Fighting off the ropes well.
Yeah, he's getting some hooks in.
Oh, Jesus, both of them now. They both were. I think they both scored there. Body shots.
Hagler definitely has more steam in his punches.
Oh, nice left to the body, Hagler.
Hagler is putting the seal.
Pushing him back. Uppercut, Hagler. Left hook right hand from Duran. Duran slipped that one.
Hagler got a right.
They both got right.
Good left Hagler.
Both of them again.
And Duran is feeling himself. Look at him.
A defiant-looking Roberto Duran.
He's like, yeah, I'm here. Almost like he just happened to be there.
Hagler trying to be dismissive. Duran thinks he's won. Well, I've got to decide who I'm giving the fucking round
to. My scorecard may give the impression that I had it wide, but a lot of rounds were close. But I had it 145, 140.
Yeah, I had to give. I got to give that last round. I'm going to edge it to Hagler.
How did you? What are your rounds again?
So let's see. I gave rounds 1, 2, and 3 to Duran. Round 4, 5, 6 Hagler. 7 Duran. 8 even. 9 to Duran. 10 to Hagler. 11 even. 12, 13 to Hagler. 14 Duran. 15 to Hagler.
So how many rounds for Duran?
I gave Duran, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gave Duran 6 rounds, and I had 2 even.
Okay.
Yeah, so 7-6-2 in rounds.
Okay.
What'd you end up with?
I got Hagler 145, 140. So I got it, let's see.
A little wider than,
yeah. 10 rounds for Hagler.
Yeah, it does sound like a lot. But like you say, a lot of I can't think of a single round that I really take issue, you know what I mean?
I had it 7-5 after 12.
That's right. Yeah, you had 115, 113, and I had a draw. in the end, I think it's still reflective, to a degree.
Yeah.
So what did you have? Would you have Hagler pretty much sweeping the last 5 or close to it?
Yeah. But there's 2 rounds in there that I could have easily given to Duran.
It seemed
Where I
like
was
there
kind
was.
of like,
It seemed like there. It
yeah,
seemed like there was more of those rounds than decisive rounds. That's for sure.
for sure. I really like the inside work of Hagler, those inside uppercuts by Hagler, inside hooks by Hagler. Duran did some great work too, though. I also felt that Hagler was just stronger at the end. I felt Duran lost steam in his punches, but he was still there, man. He was still game.
Yeah, especially that first half of the 15th round. It was really, really telling. You could tell Duran was running. Like you said, it was impressive that he dug down and what I mean,
So
fought
you
back like
gave
he did.
8 rounds to Hagler?
7, or yeah, 7-6-2. I think I got that right. Yeah, because 13 plus 2. Yeah, I had. Let me see. I had 11 and 8 even.
You had a 144 or 143 for Hagler.
Sounds right.
That's your scorecard. So in our reality, because of your even rounds, you really only had I only had 1 more point for Hagler. It's
That's
just that
interesting.
I gave Hagler those 2 even rounds
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
scored even, and
Yeah.
that made the big difference in our scorecards.
Yeah, like I said, I don't take issue with how you scored it
Yeah.
at all. Like you said, I was a bit shocked at how wide your score was
Yeah.
because of that, But like we both said, there's a great fight, just a great fight,
Let's
and
see
the
what
inside fighting was a beautiful thing, like you say.
Hagler says. Hagler claims he could have knocked him out, but he needed the work and he was in great shape.
Look at that, his eye.
According to Hagler, he said, I could have knocked him out, but I just wanted to beat him.
Marvin. He let him swell
Yeah.
his eye up like that,
Although he's saying, well, give me some credit. Nobody's ever knocked him out.
Yeah, I don't knock Marvin for this fight.
He said he was expecting Duran to come at him a little more.
Yeah, I thought
I
Duran's.
like Hagler, especially on the inside. I don't know if you noticed, especially when you utilize the uppercut, he would go orthodox. And he's talking about it there.
Yeah, he'd switch his feet as to whatever was gonna, as necessary. If I remember right, he complains about the judges too.
I think I felt. Remember, I said you think he feels like okay, I gotta knock this guy out because he's a little dude, and look at that swelling.
Those right hands, yeah.
All right. Hagler said he felt he had to make it decisive because he never trusted judges.
Yeah, he got some bad calls against him, like the first Anna Formo fight.
All right. So Duran, he just said he'll give him a rematch next time. It won't go 15. Well, the rematch never happened, but It never happened, right? The rematch.
Nope. Alas, alas.
The only reason I'm wondering is because every time I would Google it, like 2 came up. Hagler, Duran 2. I was like, what?
Yeah, that would have been something.
They want to talk to Hans Stone, they refer to him. Great nickname. Great nickname.
Yeah, that's a darn good one. It's definitely a good one.
I remember I was watching an MMA fight, and the dude's nickname was Hans Stone. I got so pissed. I actually agree. I don't know what you think about this. Remember, Teddy Atlas suggested that. Well, look at this.
Holy cow, Bernstein.
Those suits were over the top back then, though. Holy shit.
I think I saw Larry Merchant too somewhere just
Yeah,
before.
I did too.
Duran, is it just me or Duran looks surprisingly on mark?
Yeah. He had a lot of fights, man. It's hard to mark up a dude with so many fights. The skin is so used to getting hit.
Yeah, tough and like I
Duran
say,
admits that he hurt his right hand. That's why he couldn't do much in the 15th.
interesting.
Sid was a little confused with when he was because he was southpaw. It says he was never hurt. Durant says after 15 rounds, he's convinced he's better than Hagler.
It wouldn't be Duran if he didn't talk some shit.
Durant said he's not sure if he wants a rematch. Trainer said if they pay him, yes. Durant admitted that he got tired of the last 3 rounds. He needed to work more on his conditioning.
Yeah.
First time at middleweight, you know. I mean, let's compare his performance here against Marvin and Hagler, right?
Yeah.
To another guy who started around the same, De La Hoya started at 130, right?
God, did he start that far that light? It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Six
remember him
division,
fighting.
he's a 6 division champion, so 130, 135, 140, 147, 154, 160.
I remember to me, he seemed like a giant when he fought Paez.
Oh yeah. I mean, he didn't last that long, but he was so good at such a young age that he could fight for a world title. Where a lot of guys are being developed at that age, while they're moving
Yeah.
up. But so he was already good enough to beat world champions. But compare that, okay, to how De La Hoya did against Hopkins.
Good point. Well, like I said, that's why Duran's, you know what I mean, in the discussion for like best lightweight ever.
Yeah. But when have you ever watched a fight where a guy admits he was hurt?
I don't think they do that in
Nah, he didn't do
boxing.
anything to me. He didn't do nothing. I didn't feel nothing. Like it's
Like both eyes are swollen shut. And, yeah, didn't feel a thing.
he didn't have anything. Like, I think
So
guys usually they admit it years later. When they're retired and they don't care anymore.
yeah.
Like,
Not Hagler though, man. He's. I think he moved to Morocco. He'll never let that Leonard thing go.
yeah, well, that's true. But
So what's your
good win by
takeaway then?
Hagler. Um, good fight. Good performance by Duran. Hey, I mean, what can you say?
in a ridiculous number of we both said close rounds. Tough to score.
Yeah. So you got any final thoughts?
Other than not much. Great fight. I appreciate you having me on and doing this. It was enjoyable.
Oh, I do want to do this before we go. Just before you go.
Oh.
We'll forward it a little bit.
And it's funny, this happened after the Hagler fight.
Yeah, about a year later. Did Hearns fight Hagler before or after this? Look
Pretty
at
sure it
that
was
reach.
after.
9 inches. Not only that, those are much longer arms. Look at this.
And like we were both saying, I think this might have still been same day weigh-ins.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Hearns at welterweight today being able to rehydrate?
Oh, wow.
I mean, maybe say what you want, but I think Hearns mows through the welterweight division today.
They're talking about the beard of Duran here, by the way.
Oh, isn't that ironic? If I remember right, is Bert Sugar on the commentary?
I mean, think about it. He never been knocked out, and he just went 15 with Hagler.
Yeah, keep that in mind, people that haven't seen this.
What was your question? I'm sorry.
If I remember right, Bert Sugar was on the commentary for this.
Okay. I like Bert Sugar, man.
Yeah, they don't make boxing journalists like him anymore. It don't seem like.
No. 90 degrees outside, by the way. It didn't really end up mattering at all, but
Duran's actually having a little success in this first round.
yeah, he is. Maybe that was to his downfall. Maybe he hadn't. Ooh, what a right hand by Hearns. Hooked by Hearns.
Look at Duran.
Duran is
dropping his hands. What are you doing, Duran? Oh, nice right hand by Duran.
the jab of Hearns is like a power shot.
And it's got, like you said, he's got that ridiculous reach.
Ooh, Duran got caught. And he's I honestly
Poker face in it.
Yeah, he is. Because even the Hagler fight, I never felt like it was in big trouble. Here I feel like, whoa.
Yeah, man, Hearns was
right
a monster.
hand by what a right hand by Hearns. Ooh, what a right hand. I forgot I haven't watched this shit in years. I forgot he got knocked down in the first round.
Like I said, I was like, oh, I don't remember Duran having success.
I remember vividly the knockout, but I don't remember him getting knocked down like that. And he's getting pummeled. You could have called that a knockdown because only the ropes were holding him up. When only the ropes were holding him up, that could have been called a knockdown.
Yep. Well,
I mean, I don't know the rules in 1984, but DStyle was born this year.
Oh, it's what's his name? That ref the throw in Manila. Same ref.
Duran went to the wrong corner. Duran went to the wrong corner. He went to the neutral corner. Look, let me put it in perspective for everybody. Look at it. He already had look at his left eye. Even before he was knocked down.
Oh, that right hand was so nice.
But even before he got hit, he already had a little bump there. Like, man, even you see how that hook just grazed him, but it still hurt him.
Yep. Yep. Hearns was a monster. Monster.
Oh,
Oh,
good
that
body
body
work.
shot.
I think he went down to his body shots. He just overwhelmed Duran. Can't box him on the outside with that reach. So what do you do if you're Duran? Got to put pressure.
Yeah, it's all wrong because Duran's trying to be
Oh,
slick.
man. This is the worst style matchup for Duran ever. This guy's never been knocked out, and he went just 15 rounds with Hagler. Look at what's happening to him.
Oh, brutal right. Hearns letting his hands go.
I want to see a young man in store, by the way. And ladies and gentlemen, credit to Duran. He took a lot of them. Oh!
Oh, like a gunshot.
Don't even count it, ref.
Oh, his corner's already in the ring.
The corner was like, you know what? I don't even want him to get up at 10. That's it. He's arguing with his corner.
Dude, that right hand sounded like a damn
He's
rifle
like
shot,
arguing
man.
with his own corner.
I wasn't hurt. I bet that's what he's saying.
This was actually Duran went back down in weight, by the way, for this
Yeah,
fight.
damn. Yeah, this is 154. Oh, hey, there's Hagler.
Oh wow.
I like how it looks like he's lurking in the background, you know?
He's listening in. I don't know. Since they obviously probably talked to smack to each other. We'll just do this.
See, like I said, this is a perfect lesson in styles make fights. You know?
Right. Well.
Yep.
Well, oh God, is an ad playing?
We don't care about your homework.
Well, it's only 3 rounds, and we'll wrap it up with this.
Yep. And here's the guy that knocked out Duran.
Not a big fan of this quality, but what can you do?
Damn, that's like some Atari pixelation. You're right.
Al Bernstein is the announcer. Hagler's hurt.
Yeah, he is.
Hagler is hurt, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best fights of all time, by the way. Hagler landed a left while he's hurt, right? How much bigger Hearns was the guy moving up, but it's all. But look how much skinnier he is in Hagler.
Yeah, that's
right
why
hands
that's
by
why the
Hagler
weight,
landing.
like you say, they're not height classes for a reason.
Hagler, even when he was hurt, I mean, he still was assertive.
Nice left hook by Hearns. Right hand again. He doesn't matter, like you say, Hagler just walking through it.
I could easily, though, see somebody saying to themselves, yeah, Hagler's in trouble. He's going to lose this fight.
At this point, the way Hearns is landing that right hand regularly.
Oh, what a right hand by Hearns.
Nice
that movement by Hearns. Another right hand by Hearns. Hagler's getting some right hands in. Oh.
Yeah, see, going back to the ridiculous Kell Brook comparisons, I kept telling people if that had been Thomas Hearns that fought Golovkin that night, and landed those punches, he'd have knocked my guy out.
Yeah, it's monster puncher. Hagler is surprisingly making a good case for himself.
Is Hagler cut already?
Oh, good. Oh, what a shot by Hearns on the inside.
He's trying to body him off.
Hagler is bloodied up, by the way.
Yeah, I thought he was cut, but I didn't really. Yeah, on the bridge of his nose.
Well, Hagler just being a bigger man, he was able to take the shots a little better than Duran. He was
Just a
able to
little
weather
bit.
the storm, I should say.
Yeah, Hearns really did put it on him this round, didn't he? I mean, he landed countless right hands. It seemed like.
Man,
And
this is a
again,
war. This is a war.
finally Hearns wobbled. They caught him with that right
Ooh,
uppercut
he
coming
caught
in.
Hearns with a good, really good right hand.
Hagler got caught too, but still, like
Yeah.
you said, he's eating it. I like that stare they both as they walk
By
to
the
the
way,
corner.
this was in an era. Remember what was the first thing I said in the last fight? Hey guys, it's an era with 15 rounds. Guys start slow, you know.
Yeah, no, they didn't start slow.
This was not. It wasn't. That was all Hearns. Hearns just went at him. I think it took Hagler by surprise. He hurt him, and he was recovering, and Hagler's pride didn't let him do anything other than just fight back. You know.
Yep, yep. You could argue Hagler's lucky that cut wasn't over. It wasn't off to one side over an eye.
Look at that.
Oh, he wobbled Hagler. Yeah.
Look at Hearns' ability to land some great shots from the inside. That was a good ride by Hagler.
Hey, yeah, Ernst took some punches. Yeah.
Straight by Hagler. Lands flush.
Ernst trying to get behind the jab.
Hearns had an unbelievable jab.
You think anybody, if he was at welterweight today, you think anybody beats him?
Well,
Hearns.
welterweight, no. No.
Especially with, like I said, being able to rehydrate.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't think anybody in middleweight beats him. I mean, I think. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hagler went right-handed.
Yeah, Hearns is
Hagler is orthodox right now.
Hagler hurt Hearns.
Hagler is finding success with his right hand here, going righty on Hearns. Great adjustment. It threw Hearns off.
Yeah, Hearns was controlling things.
Good movement there. It goes back to the jab, does Hearns.
3 times now, though, he's gotten hurt.
And now Hagler again, still orthodox, landing hooks, right hands. Ironically, going right against Leonard backfired on him, but
Yeah, Hearns having a hard time
right
keeping him
now
off.
Hagler is having his way with Hearns right now. I think Hearns caught him with an uppercut there.
I believe that's the young Richard Steele, reffing.
Is it? Now,
Yeah, I
the
think
quality
so.
of this video I picked is not very good, so. And right now, Hearns trying to land some shots finally. Ooh. Oh. Good hooks by Hagler. Another one. Inside hooks by Hagler. Hagler just pummeling him. Hearns landing some of his shots, though.
Yeah, Hagler just refusing to have it. Like you said, just pure determined. Look at this determination.
Oh, right hands by Hearns, but he's getting pummeled.
Another stare as they go to the corner.
What's that?
So they gave each other another stare as they went to the corner.
Get a young Emmanuel Stewart. R.I.P.
Yep, yep.
Well, what makes what makes Hearns unique is that he brought up Hearns. He didn't take over Hearns when Hearns was already a world champion, and
Yeah, the story I heard was the first time he came to the gym, like literally the first time, the first day.
yeah.
uh, Emmanuel Stewart was like, he basically didn't think he would be. He was like told one of his guys in the gym break his nose and we'll see if he comes back.
And he came back.
Yeah,
Stewart instructed Hearns to box, so right hand by Hearns. Hearns was having so much success with his right hand when Hagler was in the southpaw position. But Hagler made one adjustment. He went righty, and look at him now. Or I should say righty, but orthodox.
yes, he shifts his stance to cut the ring off.
Right hand. No, he's back to southpaw.
Hearns started to tire.
Well, I mean, he's getting pummeled with big shots.
They're gonna stop it. Look at see, this is what I mean. Hagler's lucky that cut wasn't over an eye.
That is Richard Steele. Ooh, what a right hand by Hagler. Body work by Hagler.
And like you allude to, styles of big fights, Duran was able to go
Right hand
15
by
rounds with
Hagler.
the same Hagler,
Right hand by Hagler.
Uh-oh, there it is. There it
Right,
is.
left.
I like how Hagler
It's
just
over.
walks away. I like how Hagler walks away like, yep, I'm done. I always forget that Hearns actually did make the count. He just
Well,
wasn't.
he
He
did, but
just
he
wasn't.
didn't.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't fit to continue. I'm
Look
just.
at him.
Yeah.
Hearns almost had it in the first, but I mean Hagler is just too resilient. What do you think would have happened if they fought again?
Hard to say. Hard to say because there's all the stories about supposedly Hearns' legs, getting massaged, blah blah blah. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not.
Well, if they would have had a feel out
This
round,
definitely wasn't a good look for Hearns, though.
why are they carrying him like that?
Yeah, he was not happy about that afterwards.
Really?
Yeah, Hearns was mad because he knew it made him look
Why
bad.
did they take the stool to him?
I don't know.
My God, that's not a good look, man. I never knew that. They were carrying him.
Yeah, I know, man. He looked like
The way you carry like a dead carcass,
that's exactly what I was about to say. A corpse.
What did Hearn say about that?
Like I said, he wasn't happy about it. That's how it made him look.
Oh, that right hand. That put the ceiling. He was already gone, but
Like I said, it's miraculous that he even got onto his, got to his feet.
yeah, I mean the ref almost thought about it for a second.
Right behind the ear. Damn.
Oh my God, look at the guy. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Shifts his feet
Boom.
perfectly. See?
Hearn should have hit the ropes and went for a clothesline. Right here, look. That fight, and that was the end of the fight. That's what hurt Hearns right there.
Right behind the ear.
This right here, the one that's about to happen, is the one that put him away.
Kill shot. But yeah, these fights, these are like all these guys all-time greats for a reason.
It's Duran took those shots, but Duran could have taken Hearns' shots. It's just one of those things.
Yep. Like I said, it's that and its styles and the dimensions relative to each
I think
other
it's
and
fair to
all
say
of it.
that Hearns hit harder than Hagler, but Hagler had a better
Yeah.
chin.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And that's without. And Hagler was not a light puncher; he hit hard himself. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
great fight. What a fight!
All of them good fights in a way, in their own ways.
Yeah. I mean, Hagler almost. I mean, Hearns almost had a one-round knockout over Hagler. Could you imagine that would have ended in the first round?
Oh, holy shit! I mean, yeah. What would we be saying about Hearns now?
Yeah. I mean, or Hagler, really, for that matter. Does Hagler Leonard ever happen?
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, the rematch. You mean? Because I think they already had their they had
No,
the
no. I mean
first fight.
Hagler Hearns. I'm sorry. I apologize. Hagler versus Leonard.
Oh, Hagler versus Leonard. Oh, well,
Leonard came
Leonard.
back from retirement.
Oh, yeah. If yeah, because he wouldn't have been the champ then, huh?
Yeah.
I suppose the Hearns rematch still would have occurred.
Yeah, probably. Probably. But I don't know if that Hagler Leonard fight, which was such a big mega fight, would have happened or would have been as big.
Well, it certainly wouldn't have been as big if he'd been sparked out by Hearns. Then everybody would have been. People were irritated as it was that the Leonard Hearns rematch didn't happen post haste.
Yeah.
I think that would have, if anything, that would have been the fight then. It would have been Hearns and Leonard that they'd been calling
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah.
At least at that time, I'm not saying if he'd had to watch him spark Hagler out, I'm not so sure Leonard would have wanted any more of that. Hearns
Yeah.
detached his retina in the first fight.
Makes you wonder though, what if Hearns should have taken a knee?
Oh, against Leonard the first time, yeah.
Even in this fight, actually, when Hagler hit him with that right hand,
Yeah. You
who
know what?
knows?
That's another one of those things that you didn't really see much back then.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, even today, it's a hard thing to do. Let me take a knee. It's a very submissive move.
Yeah. You have to have a very complicated mindset, I guess, or something to be able to, like you say, keep a fighter's mentality, but think that tactically.
Yeah. Well, man, it's been great scoring that Duran
Yeah, I appreciate
Hagler
it, man.
fight, and we even watched some two classic fights. One was extremely one-sided, and the other one, at least, it was a war. It was a 3-round war, but it was a war. I think Hagler, by the middle of the second round, though, it was all Hagler. But
Yeah, pretty much. But for the time it lasted,
that was one intense fight for sure. Well, we're gonna wrap this up, guys. All right, peace out, Doc.
Yeah, peace, man. Take care.
That is.